fine shot there of the skyline of downtown Milwaukee. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, PK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against the man you see there, veteran right-hander Kyle Loesch. Ender Inciarte will dig in here. The pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So he gets a pop out here to start things out. And with that, let's look at how the Brewers align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Nick Markakis will stand in for the first time here. Fouled straight back. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. And that'll get down extra bases for Markakis. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
With the way this place is laid out, this is a ballpark that's built for triples, and he's able to cruise in there with 3 bases.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI groundout.
Number 33 will stand in, and it was his home run that, remember, was the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Ball 3. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. He'll get it into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
First baseman. Boy, already a triple and a double against him here in the first inning. And he has not looked all too sharp, at least early on.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ground ball heading for the hole and through the hole. A base hit. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Now a look at the starting lineup for Ron Renicke's Milwaukee Brewers, and it looks like this. Greg Maddux gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Scooter Gennett will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch-out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. Many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Nick Savage will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes, 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Come on, Brew Crew.
Fouled back. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, it's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
Carlos Gomez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. Braves lead this one 1-0. A.J. Pierzynski leads things off now in the top half of the second. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 7, shortstop.
Andrelton Simmons will get his first shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Ramirez with it at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Darwin Barney will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. He won't bat with runners on, but the powerful Aramis Ramirez will lead things off regardless when we come back. It's the Braves 1. And there is Aramis Ramirez now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 1.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop up there.
Chris Davis will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Gene Segura will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch. As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Robinson Chirinos will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Come on!
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, let's get a hit. Come on, Brewers, let's go!
From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Milwaukee leads 1. They trail this one 1-0. Greg Maddux will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Ender Inciarte will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The left fielder, number 22.
Nick Markakis will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Cut that runner down!
Hit him. Run, gone.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2.
And this is a 2-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa, depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Braves on top, 1-0. Kyle Loesch makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And this will be fouled away. One, two. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
And here you go, 1 more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Scooter Gennett will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Yasiel Puig will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. 2 out, nobody on. Another try at 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail 1-0. Number 33 will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Freddie Freeman will dig in. He singled his first time around. Out to short for Segura. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps their catcher A.J. Pierzynski. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
A few groans from the faithful here. They wanted strike 3.
Open your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Nick Savage will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Fouled back. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Carlos Gomez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Eight straight strikeouts. You gotta be kidding me. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Andrelton Simmons will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, come on. Let's go. Shut this guy down.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Darwin Barney will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, one-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while, as that's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
Greg Maddux will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is swung on and pretty well hit out to deep left center field. And this will get all the way out into the bullpen in left center. It's gone, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Ender Inciarte will stand in. Base on balls his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Nick Markakis will stand in. 1 for 2. He tripled and scored back in the first. Now the payoff pitch home. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Michael Lee will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Fouled straight back. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Michael Lee has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
number 33. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
This 5th inning has certainly not gone to form. That's his 2nd walk so far. If he gets to 3, you'd have to wonder if that might be the end of the line.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And a new pitcher will come on as that'll be all for Kyle Loesch. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tyler Thornburg is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Freddie Freeman will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And that's over. 3-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Fouled back. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Puig is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Halfway home tonight from Miller Park. It's now 3-0. Chris Davis will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. He's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Gene Segura will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Here now the 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Whoa, this is just incredible now. That is 10 straight guys that he's struck out. 10 of them. That ties the all-time Major League mark set by Hall of Famer Tom Seaver, and he did it versus the Padres way back in April of 1970. Hey, EK, you know I got traded for Tom Seaver, don't you?
That's right. Wait for your kid.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. A.J. Pierzynski will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Andrelton Simmons will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Hey, he's gonna steal!
And there he goes towards second. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Savage is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Oh, and when you're ahead in the count, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop-up there. That's a gift.
Darwin Barney will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. In there, 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Here we go, turn two!
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. But he's done what he's needed to do.
Greg Maddux will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Ender Inciarte will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Brewers nothing. Adam Lind is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Adam Lind.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Scooter Gennett will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2.
Let's go, Brewers! Here we go.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Here's the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Yasiel Puig will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Markakis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Jim Henderson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Nick Markakis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Let's go, Milwaukee. Yeah.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Let's go, Brewers!
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
Now batting, number 33.
Number 33 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Let's go, Brewers!
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lined hard to center field. Gomez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Almost any center fielder will tell you that this is the toughest play for them to make. The ball that's lined straight at him. It's hard to get a good read on whether you should go back, charge, or just hold your ground. But he's able to make this play without too much trouble.
Freddie Freeman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Comes set, now the pitch. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
If these guys want to repeat as division champs, they're going to need a big year out of this fella right here. He gets himself off to a good start with his first home run of the year.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
And it misses 3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Get out of here, Gray!
Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit.
And you're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Jeremy Jeffress will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Andrelton Simmons will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with the runner at first and 2 away. Here he comes on 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Two out with the man at first.
Brock, get your butt here.
On the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Brewers 9. Nick Savage will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Come on, Nick!
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And standing in, the speedy Carlos Gomez. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, boy. On a nice summer afternoon, this will sting just a little bit. But on a cold night, that's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
Aramis Ramirez will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th. So the no-hit bid will end right here. Chris Davis will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
The 2-2 coming. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Here comes Ramirez around third. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Gene Segura will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Let's go.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. the next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Robinson Chirinos will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Flip will go to Barney at second for the force, and that'll be that. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves lead it 5-1. Darwin Barney will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Greg Maddux will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Ender Inciarte will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Now here it comes. That's lined to right and into right field in front of Puig. Gets a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Nick Markakis will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A fastball there, and this is bounced sharply toward the hole and into right field. A 2-out single. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Michael Lee will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. short lead from second. Now the pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're up 5-1. Gerardo Parra will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Fouled straight back. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Scooter Gennett will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Barehanded for one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Just watching him from up here, you can see in the body language, he's really struggling out there right now. 4 walks he's allowed. It's hard to allow that many without them coming back to bite you in the end.
Nick Savage will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Markakis has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They're down here 5-1. Neil Kotz will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 33 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
By him.
And that misses. 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this is past Ramirez down the line, a fair ball. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
A.J. Pierzynski will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Davis is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Andrelton Simmons will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Darwin Barney will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Brewers 1. Josh Outman is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Josh Outman.
Carlos Gomez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. Aramis Ramirez will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and Ramirez is gone 2 away.
Left fielder number 18,
Chris Davis is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 6-1. Good night from Milwaukee.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 3 hits with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.